Now we're going to look at sinking funds. In general, any account that is established for the purpose of generating funds to cover a future financial obligation is called a sinking fund. It is a fund set up to receive periodic payments. These periodic payments, together with the interest earned by the payments, are designed to produce a given sum at some time in the future. Now notice we have periodic payments, a given sum at some time in the future. First example, Harv is the owner of Harv's Meat Store. He knows that he must buy a new deboner machine in 4 years. The machine costs $12,000. In order to accumulate enough money to pay for the machine, Harv decides to deposit a sum of money at the end of each 6 months in an account paying 6% compounded semi-annually. How much should each payment be? Well, the last formula we had was this one right here, where we had payments, and this we found out what those payments added up to. So this problem in reverse, this is what we need in the future, this given sum, and we're trying to find out what do we need to pay in to get this done. So the $12,000 would go in for S. You know about the R, N, and T, and see if you agree with this. Okay, he needs it in 4 years. He's paying the money at the end of each 6 months, which is semi-annually, and that's how it's being compounded. So first thing we need to do is find out what this number is inside this bracket. So I'm going to go 0.06 divide by 2, like I've done before, and store it, since I need it in 2 places. My numerator, 1 plus x, raised to the 8th minus 1. That's my full numerator. Now I need to divide it by x again, which is my 0.06 divided by 2. So this number is in here. Now you could write it down if you wanted to. Okay, but now I'm going to have to divide both sides by this. So now here I go. I've got 12,003 divide by, now you can type that all in if you want to, or do second answer and it'll jerk that answer down. So he needs to deposit $1,349.48 every 6 months. For 4 years in order to get that new deboner machine he wants. Okay, got another one. Parents have set up a sinking fund in order to have $120,000 in 15 years for their children's college education. How much should be paid semi-annually into an account paying 6.8% compounded semi-annually? Well, now this right here, even if they didn't use the word sinking fund, this is the amount they want in 15 years. That is a future amount, but they're going to be doing payments to get that done. So I'm going to be using the very same formula. So I'm going to put the values in, 120,000 here. My R is 0.068 divided by 2, so the N in 3 places is 2, and the time is 15 years. We should quit that. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me get it down here. Maybe that'll make it happier. So let's go for it. I'm going to try and do this all at one time. So I'm going to put in 0.068 divided by 2, storing for x. Go get the numerator of your bracket first, so parentheses 1 plus x raised to the 30th minus 1, divide by what I've got stored in for x. So that's the number in here. So what I did a minute ago, I typed in 100. I typed in the sum that we needed. Then I went divide by. Now, if you want to type this in, that's your choice, but I'd rather do second answer because it'll pull it down. So these parents are going to have to deposit that. Let go. At the end of 6 months, or twice a year for 15 years. Yeehaw. Okay? So if I take that value, let's see something, 2363.07 times, they're doing it twice a year for 15 years. That's how much money they're actually putting in. So the interest that money earns is it's over $49,000. So they're using that interest in order to help them achieve that particular goal. So that's it for this video. Thank you.